Hello there, Libra and Libra Rising. This is going to be your June 2015 forecast for the month of June. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is take out these cards. I'm going to put them in four quarters for you. It's going to be two for the first quarter, two for the second quarter, two for the third quarter, and two for the fourth quarter. And we're just going to see what's going to go around in your month and things that are going to kind of fly out and just see what they're going to want to do. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is just is do these cards up, and we're going to see if any of them want to just like fly out here, or if we're just going to, have to, and I'm actually, there we go. I knew that was for a reason, honestly. So we're gonna go like this right here. We're gonna put them just like this and just like this, okay? Alrighty, and then what I'm also going to do here is I'm going to cut this deck a little bit more, and we're gonna, well, there we go. This one already wants to come out here, and we've got this card. So let's see what this reading has in store for you, Libra, okay? And I'm actually feeling like swapping these two. It's just what I feel like doing, so that's what we're going to do. So the first card here is talking about the Two of Cups in reverse. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm gonna flip this one right around, okay? Because although I would like to say that the two of Cups should have been reversed, I believe, yeah, almost every card here I think is going to be reversed. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take every one of these cards and flip them over, because the deck was a little bit upside down just for a bit. So that's what we are going to do here. Okay. Sorry guys. Anyways, the Two of Cups here. Okay, so it's talking about, in terms of the first quarter of your month, relationships are a big deal. The relationships for yourself, the relationships for others, just relationships to begin with. I'm really seeing, in terms of your month, Libra, it's really talking about relationships, being more focused towards them, having them kind of be in a sense of a strong bond. Try and grab a strong bond with your relationship this month, Libra, because honest to goodness, your relationship is there for a reason, okay? I'm really seeing here that the more that you kind of get and strengthen and enjoy your bond, realize that you have a bond, whether it be with yourself or somebody else, you're going to see just how much kind of flows in this month. This month seems to be centered on relationships. And since this card was reversed at the start, although almost every card was, and that's just honest to goodness, in terms of whenever cards go upside down for me, I see them as kind of a more powerful card. So although I'm seeing it kind of as, if your relationship has been bad at the start of the month, it's going to get better. Or if your relationship is bad, realize that it's going to get better. That's what I'm just seeing here in terms of you. I'm seeing that your relationship is going to get better, okay? In terms of this Two of Cups, though, it's really talking a whole lot about just being united, having unity, being your own authentic self, and having someone else truly enjoy that and enjoy that person, okay? I'm seeing this as being a time for you to really embrace relationships. Have more dinner dates, enjoy love, enjoy funness, because that is what needs to be in terms of you. You need to enjoy love. You need to enjoy having fun. In terms of this, though, if you are single, it's just talking about kind of love yourself a little bit more, enjoy yourself a little bit more, because that is going to increase opportunities for you for the rest of the month, okay? Temperance here, oh wow. So it's talking a little bit of like balancing. You need to balance your relationship, and you need to balance whatever else you're doing, okay? And in terms of this is a lot about relationships, Libra. So if you are a single Libra, this reading really wants to talk a little bit about relationships. So we should really kind of talk a little bit about, you kind of being in your relationship, but then also being somewhere else as well. Kind of separate the relationship. Have fun in your relationship and do fun relationship things, but at the same time, with this Two of Cups here, it's kind of talking about, what you're going to want to do is have your relationship kind of separate from your work, separate from everything else that you're doing, especially in the first quarter of the month. Because what you want to do is you want to be able to actually grab a hold of everything that's going on around you and doing the things that you want to do without it being affected by the relationship. Whether the relationship is going well or bad, you don't need to have to worry about that while you're doing what you need to be doing, while you're focusing on yourself, while you're focusing on your life, while you're focusing on getting your job done, or focusing on any type of thing like that. That's what it's really talking about here in terms of temperance, is don't let your relationship affect you, but that could also mean don't let any relationships with anybody affect you. Friendships, work related people, like work partners, things like that. Do not let them affect you in terms of the first quarter of the month, because that is something that you just don't want. You just don't want that to be affecting you at all. That's especially what it's talking about here. Now, going into the next quarter of the month, we have got the Queen of Cups. Now, this is really important because it really seems like that the more that you kind of separate your love and your work, and the more you kind of separate your emotions kind of with each one, well, here it's kind of like a situation where, even though it kind of was upside down here, it's kind of talking about this Queen of Cups here kind of coming up and reviving you and allowing you to really kind of embrace what is going on in your life, okay? So the Queen of Cups is a really, 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 really important card that's really talking all about kind of embracing it and enjoying yourself, okay? This Queen of Cups is a really, 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 really big card because it's talking all about you kind of really being able to have this cycle completed and getting something that you really need to get, receiving something that really needs to be received, honey. And honest to goodness, allowing something to end that shouldn't have really maybe not have affected you really. It's like something that you really shouldn't have had anyways, no longer serves you, honey, and now it's time for it to go away. And I don't know what that is, but I don't believe it's a particular thing. It's more of a feeling. It's like, don't allow that feeling to get to you anymore, because now it's gone, okay? This next card is, the pain. So honestly, here it's talking about releasing that pain, releasing that regret, releasing that remorse, releasing anything that's keeping you behind, and going forward, and understanding that the more you go forward, the better your life is going to be, and the better that the things are going to happen for you. The more you get away from pain, the more you get away from feeling sad and sorry for yourself. Okay, it seems like this in terms of this is that in terms of this, if someone's around you who's causing you pain, do not let them get to you, because this is talking all about kind of revival, kind of getting things over with and done that needs to be over with and done, and moving on, and kind of releasing your emotions and releasing yourself to really allow things to really go on the way they should. Okay. This next card is having strength. Now, this is something where whenever I said something that's leaving, now if something's leaving that might cause you to need strength here, I could honestly see that in terms of third quarter. But in terms of third quarter, it's just saying to increase your strength. Have strength in terms of this quarter, because that is what's really going to get you really far. It's talking about having strength within relationships, but also having strengths in terms of everywhere else too. It's talking about kind of having strength at every facet of your life. Do not allow anything to get to you here, because you're really going to want nothing to affect this wonderful revival here, this wonderful getting away from pain, kind of receiving something that's kind of giving you a little bit more oomph in your life. But here in terms of strength, it's just talking about have strength. Oh, okay. Have strength in your emotions, because your emotions are going to go really far. Here is whenever you're going to start kind of feeling better, but this is whenever you're going to start really, really feeling better. Now, this could be terms of relationships, but also work-related things. It could be anything. It could be friendships. It could be things like that. But the Two of Cups and Temperance here, it's all talking about funness. It's talking about relationships, and it's talking about the relationship you have with yourself and your loved ones, okay? Here in terms of the Knight of Cups, though, in terms of strength, it's talking all about your relationships flowing, emotions flowing, releasing, enjoying things, having things finish in front of you, having these lovely, wonderful moments kind of flow together all seamlessly. That is what I'm seeing here. And it's right next to strength. So really have strength to move forward, have strength to carry on, and have strength to keep those things going, because the more you get them going, the more you keep it going, the faster things are going to come down on you, and the faster things are going to embrace you, okay? So it's just going to fall in your lap is what I'm really getting here in terms of the second quarter of the month. A lot of really good things coming in here, okay? So really, 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 really embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. Now, as the last quarter of the month here, we've got the Queen of Wands right underneath the Queen of Cups. Now, this is a big deal because it's really talking about the Queens kind of working in tandem with you. This is the emotions, and this is kind of with the foundations, the fire, passion. We got the passion going. So passion and emotions. Your emotions grant you passion, Libra, okay? And this is very important because your second quarter of the month, whenever you allow your emotions to kind of get refilled, this is going to allow you to cash out on anything that you have received or anything that you have done in terms of this third quarter. So whenever you're kind of enjoying yourself and embracing yourself and receiving yourself and just doing things in terms of this, you're going to actually receive a lot of what you have done and put forward here in this third quarter of the month. That is what I'm really seeing here, especially with this Queen of Wands here right next to this this Seven of Coins. It's talking all about you being able to really embrace just who you've become, who you are, and what you have really done for yourself, okay? This is a very, very important time, Libra, because this is a time for you to reignite passion, and this is a time for you to really kind of cash in on a job well done, because these things are really, really big. They're very, very important, and they're going to get you very, very far. Just allow more. Allow yourself to really do beautiful, wonderful, beautiful, and amazing things. Allow these things to really embrace you, and allow these things to really get you very far, because that is what you want in your life. You want to go really, really far, and I see you going very, very far here in these 2 quarters. I see the third quarter and the fourth quarter, you kind of skyrocketing, going really, really fast with your emotions. But this strength is kind of the reason why I'm getting that so strongly, because it's like this is the time for you to really put your actions and your emotions into action. And now here with the Queen of Wands, it's talking about that is going to increase you and allow you to go really, really far, really, really far forward very, very fast, and that's going to allow you to kind of cash out on exactly what you have done, and that's a job well done for you, okay? So in terms of this, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Two of Cups here kind of talking to you all about relationships, the Temperance kind of talking about you dipping one hand in one another one. So you're going to want to kind of dip your hand into work, or dip a hand into play, dip a hand into relationships, but don't allow anything to get mixed up with each other. So don't allow your relationships to affect you in the first quarter of the month, and I'm seeing this to be at all these months, or all the quarters of the month. Do not allow your relationship to affect you. Kind of allow what you're doing to affect your relationship, okay? Here with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords, it's talking about kind of having a cycle completed, going away from pain, moving forward in your life. The strength in the Knight of Cups is talking all about kind of having strength to move forward with your emotions, but also your emotions are going, honey, so you've got to have strength to keep up with them, okay? The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Coins, or sorry, the Seven of Coins, is talking all about you really, really, really receiving everything that you have put forward here, because this is wherever you're going to start going fast, far, and beyond. There's going to be opportunities that are going to come up for you, things like that. And then coming over here is whenever you're finally able to cash out here at the end of the month, and you're going to be able to. Hello, sorry about that, it actually cut out on me, but what I wanted to say is that was actually a really, really good reading, and I really, really think a lot of really wonderful and exciting opportunities are going to be able to open themselves up for you this month. But what I also wanted to say is that this is actually going to be posted as a as a relationship thing, especially since I was a little bit late on doing the Libra videos this month. So I went ahead and just posted up 2, and this is going to be one kind of more for relationships, and I also have another one as well which you can do. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment section just in case you clicked on this one thinking this was it, but then you know, you might want to go on the other one, which is more of a general thing instead of just kind of focused on relationships this month, okay? So honest to goodness, in terms of this month, this was pretty neat, and I really, really enjoyed doing it for you. But I'm also Chris Avatic here, and I also do private readings. And what I do is it's $50 for a 30-minute Skype session reading. It's $75 for a 60-minute Skype session reading, and I can also do the private YouTube video just for you, which is only $35. So what you can do is just go ahead and get in contact with me and get in touch with me and just see what is going on for you this month. It'd be really, really fun, you know? So thank you guys so much for all your comments and all your subscribes and all your likes and shares and all those different things. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. And I hope you enjoy this reading and the other one. I hope you guys have a great, 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 great month, Libra. Alrighty, thank you guys so much. Bye-bye, guys.